class. All right, so whether you're in the yoga class or you're brand new to me, welcome to this session. This is a Yoga Nidra. You can go ahead and lay down. Yoga Nidra is typically practiced laying down. Make yourself comfortable. I have lights on in here just so you can see me, but for me, when I do my Yoga Nidra, I like to make everything as dark as possible. Make yourself warm because your body temperature can drop when you're laying down. There's Scott. Oh, hi Scott, nice to see you. Good to see you. Thanks for checking in, letting me know that you're here. So yeah, get comfortable. If you want to put a blanket on you, if you want to lay down and put something nice and soft underneath your knees, and something that supports your lower back. If you are in a space that it's not dark enough, you can also grab an eye mask or a washcloth and put it over your eyes. So take your time and get yourself ready. And I'll just tell you about Yoga Nidra a little bit if you don't know about it. So Yoga Nidra is a state of mind, actually. So Yoga Nidra, the intention of yoga is really to calm the fluctuations of the mind. That's the intention of yoga. It's not, the intention is not to do downward facing dogs or all of the physical practice, but the physical practice can help us calm the mind, like what some of you did with me in the vinyasa class and the flow class. But here in Yoga Nidra, with my guidance, I'll invite you to be as still as possible as you lay down. That's why I want you to make yourself comfortable, make yourself really comfortable so you feel like you can stay for, this is about a 30-minute session. And then through the guidance, through a body scan and bringing some awareness of contrast like hot and cold or hard and soft, sometimes it feels like to me, like I'm being led like in a ping pong match. It's like here, it's like notice the right side, notice the left side, and it's intended to be like that. It's giving the mind something to do. So the mind is relaxed and it's in a relaxed state of awareness. And with all of that, it is possible that you fall asleep, and that might happen. And I've fallen asleep plenty of times in Yoga Nidra. Sometimes I use Yoga Nidra to fall asleep. And the intention is really to not sleep, though. It's to be in this state of mind, this yogic sleep. So whether you're in your bed and you're doing this and you want to do this so you go to sleep, that's great. I'd love to put people to sleep. That's something I'm good at. And if you want to truly do your best to experience Yoga Nidra, if you haven't before, then do your best to stay awake. And I'll remind you periodically to stay awake. And I will say, the first time I did the Yoga Nidra and I had somebody reminding me to stay awake, I found it irritating because I thought, wait, I want to go to sleep. But those of us leading you through Yoga Nidra, it's because we actually want to give you this experience of this relaxed state of mind, it's something really special if you've never experienced it before. All right, so by now, I'm sure you're all set up. Okay, go ahead and close your eyes. And I want to give you about a minute of silence just to notice how you feel and notice what you hear and observe your breath. Oh, drop in and feel the weight of the back of the body, the back of the head. Notice the back of your shoulders, the upper back touching the ground or your mattress. Notice the weight of your right arm, the weight of your left arm. Notice the upper back, the middle back, and the lower back soften into your foundation. Notice the right hip, the right leg, all the way to the right heel. Let the right side of that lower torso get heavy and relaxed. Notice the left hip, the left leg, that left heel. Notice the weight of that left leg, the left hip. Let that lower torso surrender and relax. And as I begin the Yoga Nidra, just follow the sound of my voice. And as you hear the sound of my voice, just notice, nothing for you to do, just allow the body to respond as it will respond. And the breath work here is a natural breath. My suggestion, though, is to inhale through the nostrils. And exhale, you choose with the mouth softly open or through the nostrils. So just not breathing in with the mouth open. Keep the mouth closed as you inhale. So now create your relaxed breath. And now the Yoga Nidra will begin. Notice the top of your scalp, your forehead, right eye, left eye, right eyelid, left eyelid, right eyeball, left eyeball, right corner of your eye, left corner of your eye. Notice the right eyeball sink into your right eye socket. Notice your left eyeball sink into your left eye socket. Notice the bones of the right cheek. Notice the bones of your left cheek. Notice the bones in the right jaw. Notice the bones in the left side of the jaw. Notice the jaw on the right side, the hinge of the upper jaw and the lower jaw. And notice the hinge on the left side between the upper jaw and the lower jaw. And now notice both sides of the jaw, noticing that connection of the upper jaw and the lower jaw, and notice the space. Notice if it feels tight. Notice if it feels open. Notice your jaw. Notice the space in between your eyebrows. Notice your forehead. Notice the skin across your forehead. Notice if it feels tight. Notice if it feels soft. Notice if it feels cool. Notice if it feels warm. Notice your forehead. Travel down from the bridge of your nose to the tip of your nose. Notice what you feel. The temperature, the softness, the hardness. Notice the tip of your nose. Notice the breath in the right nostril. Notice the breath in the left nostril. Notice the breath, both nostrils. watching the inhale, watching the exhale, watching the inhale, watching the exhale. Notice the upper lip, the space right above the upper lip. Notice the temperature. Notice if there's tightness. Notice if it's soft. Notice the upper lip. Notice the lower lip. Notice the space in between the upper lip and the lower lip. Notice the pressure in between the upper lip and the lower lip. Notice the inside of the mouth. The inside of the right cheek. Inside of the left cheek. Notice the tongue. Notice the breath in the throat. Notice the entire inside of your mouth. Notice your chin. Notice the bones of your chin, the skin, traveling from the chin up to the jaw on the right side and the left side. Notice the entire face. Notice the bones of the face. Notice the skin. Notice the space underneath the skin, the connective tissue. Notice the entire face. Notice the right ear. Notice the left ear. Notice deep inside the right ear. What do you feel? What do you notice? Notice deep inside the left ear. What do you feel? What do you notice? And notice what you hear in both ears. Observing and noticing. Travel your attention to your throat. And maybe swallow. Notice what you feel in the back of the throat, the front of the throat, the connection of the skin to the throat, the neck. Notice the right side of the neck, the left side of the neck, the top of the right shoulder, the top of the left shoulder. Travel down the right arm, down the bicep, all the way down to the wrist. Notice the palm of the right hand. Notice the palm of the right hand. Notice, is it soft? Does it feel tight? Does it feel cool? Does it feel warm? Notice the right palm. Notice your right thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger. Notice the webbing in between each finger. Notice the right hand. Notice the back of the right hand. Notice the inside of the right wrist. Travel up the forearm, the inside of the elbow, bicep, back up to the shoulder. Notice the entire right arm. Notice the weight of the right arm. Notice the entire right arm. From the right shoulder, travel back to the front of the throat. Travel across to the left shoulder and down the back of the left arm, all the way to the wrist, and then to the left palm. Notice the left palm. Notice if it's tight. Does it feel soft? Does it feel warm? Does it feel cool? Notice the left palm. Notice the left thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger. Notice all the fingers of the left hand. Notice the webbing in between each finger. Notice the back of the left hand. Notice the inside of the left wrist. Notice the inside of the forearm, inside of your left elbow. Travel up the bicep, up to your left shoulder. Notice the weight of your entire left arm. Notice the bones of your left arm. Notice the muscles, notice the skin. Notice the weight of your entire left arm. Travel your attention back to the throat, all the way to the back of the neck, and notice the back of the neck. Notice the connection to the upper back, and notice the bones of the spine, from the base of the skull, traveling down each vertebrae to the middle of the back, traveling down the bones from the middle of the back to the lower back. As you breathe, notice and imagine with each inhale, spaciousness in between every single bone of the spine. The spine in the front of the body, the right side of the body, the left side of the body, the back of the body. Notice the spine connected to the neck, all the way to the tailbone. Notice the spine. Watch the spine as you breathe. As you inhale, fill up. And as you exhale, letting go. Watch the inhale and watch the exhale. Watch the inhale in the front of the body. Watch the exhale in the front of the body. Watch the inhale in the right side of the body. Watch the exhale in the right side of the body. Watch the inhale on the left side of the body. Watch the exhale in the left side of the body. Now watch the back of the body. Exhale, watch the back of the body. Watch the entire upper torso as you breathe, expanding with the inhale, expanding with the exhale. Continue watching the body breathe And repeat to yourself, I am in a state of Yoga Nidra. My body is still. My mind is awake and aware. I notice the breath. I let go of efforting. Breathe in and breathe out. Now bring to mind any intention, any sankalpa, to invite it into this relaxed state of mind. And word your intention in a positive sense, as if it's already manifested. If you want peace, repeat to yourself, I am peaceful. If you want to invite in calm, repeating to yourself, I am calm. Repeat your sankalpa to yourself 5 times. Body is still. Mind is awake and aware. Breathe in. Breathe out. Traveling your attention to your right hip. Traveling down the upper thigh of your right leg. The top of your right kneecap. Your right shin. Top of your right ankle. Top of your right foot. Right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Notice the webbing in between every toe. Notice the sole of your right foot. Notice the bones of your right foot. Notice the bones of your right ankle. Travel up the back of the calf, the back of your right kneecap, up to the right hamstring, up to the right buttock. Notice the entire right leg, from your right hip all the way to the tips of your toes. Notice the entire weight of your right leg. Travel your attention back to the right hip, across to the left hip, down the left leg, upper thigh, left kneecap, left shin, top of the left foot, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Notice all of the webbing in between each toe. Notice the sole of your left foot. Notice the bones of your left foot. Notice the bones of your left ankle, the bones of your heel, traveling up the left calf, the back of the left kneecap, the left hamstring, the left buttock, the left hip. Notice all the bones of the left leg. Notice the skin of the left leg. Notice the muscles of the left leg. Notice the weight of the entire left leg. Travel back to your left hip joint, back to the belly button, and notice the belly button. Notice the belly. Notice the pelvis and the front of the pelvis, the back of the pelvis. Travel up the front of the body to the mid-belly, to the upper chest, back up to the throat. Notice the entire body. Notice the weight of the upper torso. Notice the weight of the lower torso. Notice the weight of the entire body. Notice the bones. Notice the bones from the top of the head. Notice the bones of the skull. All the way to the bones of the tips of the fingers and the bones of the tips of the toes. Notice all of the bones in the body. Notice the bones, the firmness, the hardness. Notice the weight. Now notice the skin, the lightness of the skin. Notice the skin smooth. Notice the skin surrounding the entire body, the front of the body, the top of the body, the bottom of the feet, the sides of the body, the back of the body. Notice the skin surrounding the entire body. And now notice the internal organs, everything underneath the skin, connected to the muscles, the bones, to the breath. Notice everything from the outside of the body, the inside of the body. Notice your entire being. Repeat to yourself, I am whole and complete. I am in a state of Yoga Nidra. Body is still. Body is whole and complete. Mind is awake and aware. Repeat your Sankalpa to yourself again 5 more times. Again, repeating in the positive sense. Repeating it silently or maybe out loud. Bring your attention back to the palms of your hands. And allow the palms of your hands to be soft and open. Noticing the palms of your hands. With your inhale, feel yourself stretch out those palms of your hands, awakening the body from the fingers to the palms to the arms, all the way up to the shoulders, to the top of the head, then all the way down the back to the feet, to the toes, and feel yourself stretching out the arches of the feet, waking up to the tips of the toes. And in this next 5 breaths, awakening the entire body, awakening the mind from this Yoga Nidra, expanding with your inhale, emptying out with your exhale. Observing and noticing how you feel after this guided meditation. When you're ready, you're welcome to open the eyes, maybe bring some bigger movement to the body. Maybe you're choosing to wake up and rise and take a seat, or maybe you're choosing to stay laying down and allowing this calm state of mind and relaxed body to lead you into a deep, relaxed sleep. So when you're choosing awakening or sleeping, I send you peaceful energy. May you bring this calm and peace into your life, into your waking hours, into your sleeping time. It's my honor to lead you through this guided meditation. May you be free of suffering. May you experience ease in your life, in your mind, in your body. It's my honor to be here with you today. Thank you for being here. Namaste. And if you're still awake, thank you for being here. Thank you for the donation. We as teachers always appreciate the donations. It supports us and it supports this platform, this Insight Timer. And I will be posting other opportunities to practice with me in a yoga live. And I also have recordings that you'll find out there of yoga, of meditation, of Yoga Nidra. And it really is an honor to be here with you, especially during the holidays if you're feeling some stress. I want to share what definitely works for me, yoga and the meditation. Linda, I'm so glad that you were able to share with me that you were here again. I'm glad you enjoyed it and got to experience the back-to-back, the slow flow and the Yoga Nidra. And Scott, it's so great to connect with you here in this yoga live. And I know I connect with you offline too. So it's so great. Thank you for letting me know that you were here in the chat box. If you don't know that my group is called Spiritually Fit Yoga, go ahead and connect with me there. And yeah, I hope to see you again. Connect with me, chat with me, find me on my profile. And like I said, it's really an honor for me to share this practice of yoga, share this practice of meditation with you. Thank you, Sandra, for being here. I'm going to get closer to my screen so I can do a better job reading. So, oh, you said this is the best Yoga Nidra practice you have ever had. Oh, you loved it. Thanks so much, Sandra. That's so great to be to hear your feedback. You know, we offer these classes, and you know, and I know a lot of us teachers, we don't offer it to get, you know, validation. But feedback is really, really appreciated, and it's really nice. So I'm glad to hear that. And when I hear that type of feedback, then it lets me know that I should offer this type again. In fact, I haven't done this particular. I'm pretty organic in how I offer my meditations, my Yoga Nidra. So I don't know if you noticed, but I was like right here. If you had your eyes closed, so you didn't notice, but my eyes were open. I was just right here with you. I don't read off a script. And sometimes I record it, and I actually recorded this audio, so I will save this and upload it as a track. So yeah, so it's very organic. So Sandra, oh, you're a teacher too. Oh, so it even means more. It means more, as you know. I'm sure you also, when you hear feedback from a teacher, that it means more. Anyways, I really, really appreciate all of you being here, and I really do honestly feel honored, like genuinely honored that you showed up. And yeah, and gave me a chance, especially if you're new to me. Sandra, practicing for 30 years. Oh, I'm up there with you, my friend. And I just had a big birthday. And that's the beauty of being able to practice a long time and maybe teaching for a while, that you know, we get to experience the benefits of the practice, and then we get to share these gifts, this wonderful practice with all of you here listening, whether you're a student or whether you're a teacher. I know, right? Nice to receive. I hear you, Sandra. Yep, I get it. Thank you. I love connecting with you here. Love connecting with all of you. All right. Thank you so much. I'm receiving a lot of positive energy. So especially from you, Sandra, especially since you're in here leaving the comments, and I know Scott too, all of you here, Linda, thank you all so much for being here. Lots of blessings to you. All right. Peace out, my friends. See you next time, I hope. Bye.